How you doing, Buckeye Nation? Tom Tiberi joined by Adam King. We are outside the Ohio State locker room. The Buckeyes beat Youngstown State 35-7. And Adam, the thing that jumped out to me the most is Kyle McCord. I think he may have solidified himself. It'd be interesting to see what Ryan Day says after looking at the film going forward. But McCord threw for nearly 300 yards. He had 3 touchdown passes.
Yeah, this QB competition is over. It is Kyle McCord's job. And if you watch today, you should be very happy with what you saw from the Buckeyes. I know it's only 35 points, but I think a lot of today was a test for Ryan Day. It was him finally saying, okay, here's Devin's chance, here's Kyle's chance. And it was apparent to not just the coaches, but to all of Buckeye Nation that really Kyle, he's got the throws within him. He made some great throws to Marvin. We saw one phenomenal throw from Devin Brown, but really just 2 hit or miss from number 33, and it looks like it's going to be number 6's job.
And for you Buckeye fans that a week ago saying, what about Marvin Harrison Jr.? Where was Marvin Harrison Jr.? Well, Marvin Harrison Jr. Was very active today. Ohio State's leading receiver. What do you have, 7, 8 receptions?
7 catches, 160 yards. That's not too shabby there, Dom.
Yeah, and how many touchdowns? It was
two touchdowns. He and Emeka combined for over 300 yards and 3 touchdowns, which is exactly what you want from your star receivers and the best receiver duo in the country.
And then you look at the running game. Ryan Day put a premium on getting this running game going. And Trey Henderson, we saw glimpses of the Trey his freshman year. It looks like he might be on his way back, and I like what I saw out of him. The O-line still a little bit inconsistent, too many penalties, stuff like that. But 2 weeks in, they'll get better. There's things to, the old saying is, you make the most improvement from week 1 to week 2. I saw improvement across the board.
I thought I saw the best Travion Henderson we've seen since his freshman year. There were a couple plays kind of right there back to back. There was a play that got called back for a holding that was a touchdown for Trey where he looked great on a great burst. And then he followed it up by another touchdown, and it just looked like he had that shake in him that he had freshman year that he said he couldn't have when he had that bone broken in his toe and his foot. And so it's good to see a running back like Travion really definitely the starter, not sharing the carries the way that we thought they might.
Defensively, still some work to do. They gave up a couple plays. Give credit to Youngstown State. But they can look at the film, but obviously there's some things they got to get cleaned up. A couple broken coverages, but other than that, you limited them to a touchdown.
Yeah, I mean, I said they'd give up 10 points, and I think that's not because of struggles on defense. It's just football, and things happen. In that first drive, they went down the field, and there was that one big play. I think that's probably the biggest play we've seen this season so far, the defense give up. But then they locked it down. A lot of pressure there from the defensive line again today, and I got to tell you, Tommy Eichenberg is phenomenal. We knew that coming into the season. He has only gotten better, and it is remarkable to see him. He's just kind of on cleanup duty. Anytime anything looks like it might go wrong, Eichenberg is right there for this defense.
All right, 2 games down. Things only get tougher next week. Western Kentucky coming to town. If we thought the defense was tested the last 2, I really think they're going to get tested next week because they will get off the bus and they will start throwing the second they walk into this stadium.
My thought is next week Kyle McCord needs to play pretty much the whole game. Right? He needs to kind of get all those reps going into Notre Dame. I think it's clear he is the guy. I understand you want to get Devin on the field, but this is Kyle's team. Let him get a mesh point with obviously, Youngstown State's an FCS team. Next week, it is not. It is back to an FBS team, and I think it'll give Kyle a chance to get more reps, which is incredibly important because 2 weeks from today, Dom, we're going to be talking about a matchup in South Bend, Indiana.
Absolutely. You got to tighten things up. He's Adam King. I'm Dom Tiberi. Keep it on 10TV and 10TV.com for all your Buckeye needs.